Do you want or need to sell a home in or around Jupiter, Florida? If you do, I'm sure you've got questions and I've got answers, so let's dig in. All right, so the first thing to do is come up with a rational price that your home is going to sell at. Now, this is going to be based not only on condition of your home, but of course what your neighbors' homes have sold for, the same bedroom, bathroom count. Try to find the most exact house you can to yours within the smallest distance away from yours. Those are going to be the kind of comparables that we want to use. All right, so next thing is property presentation, which includes decluttering your house, having your pool guy come out and clean up the pool, getting the lawn guy to come out and cut your lawn. Basically, we want to make the house look as nice as we can for what the next step is, which is going to be, well, I call it marketing madness. And that's the day when I come in with the videographer, photographer, 3D floor plan, actual floor plan with measurements. Pretty much everything gets done that day. And the reason I say it's the most important day in the sales process is because people now shop for homes online before anything else. So you have to make your house look right for sale online before you do anything. And bar none, most important thing is how it looks. And that day when we go to do the photographs and the video and everything else, that's what's going to show up every day thereafter. So it's the most important day to have your house really looking pristine and memorable to buyers. The other thing that it does is if you do all this work up front, it cuts down on the amount of people that are going to come to see your house that really aren't interested. By the time they've come to your house, they've seen a video, they've seen photos, they've done a 3D walkthrough, and they've seen a measured floor plan. There's really no guesswork left. In my opinion, it's really the only way to sell a house now. The next step in the process is fielding offers. Now keep in mind, the highest offer may not always be the best offer. It really comes down to contract terms. Somebody finances, somebody cash, does somebody want to close longer, somebody want to close shorter. What works best for you as a seller? So always keep that in mind, that you really have to sift through the offers and kind of get into the minutia of the details that are made within the offer so that you can make the best decision. All right, the next step is getting through the buyer's due diligence period. Now look, there's ways to cut down on the renegotiation and price that likely is going to happen during this period of time. If you let the buyers know up front what the age of your electrical system is, your plumbing system, your AC, your appliances, and your roof, if you let them know all of that ahead of time, they can price the age of those things into their offer so that when they do the inspection and they say, oh, we didn't know the AC was 17 years old. But if you told them up front, they could have priced that into the offer and avoids the renegotiation on the price. Primarily in Florida, we use an as-is contract. Now, as a seller, it's really important to know the contract that the buyer is giving you. Is it as-is, or is it something that's going to obligate you to do repairs? On an as-is contract, you don't have an obligation to make repairs to your property that come out of the findings in the inspection report. That being said, if the inspection report reveals some minor issues here and there, hopefully they're minor, oftentimes a buyer and a seller will agree to either a credit or the seller will do the work prior to closing for the buyer. So very important to get all the information correct and get it out front in the beginning, in my opinion. Final step is the money hits your bank account. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. If you have further questions, please feel free to call, text, or email me.